My name is Alberto Dame. I'm a lead support worker for CCP.
I'm Ali Kettle. I'm a senior family support worker. So I'm sort of the line manager for the Gloucestershire Reaching Families team in CCP, and we support families across the whole of Gloucestershire.
My name is Ness and I work for Caring for Communities and People as a senior family support specialist.
Hi, my name is Rich. My job is I'm the social value manager for CCP. So that means I look after our social work students, our volunteering, and also I've set up and I oversee our apprentice scheme within the charity.
The kind of work I'm doing is obviously the apprenticeship helps. It gives me more an insight of how to run things here. And that's exactly why I decided to do this after being offered the opportunity by CCP.
I want to do as much training. I really believe professional development is good for me and it's going to be good for my team as well.
So I chose to do my apprenticeship because it gave me such an opportunity to continue my learning, but also to enable me to apply my learning throughout my day-to-day work. So everything that I've learned throughout my apprenticeship, I'm able to bring to my day-to-day job, which has just been really positive when it comes to my learning.
I think for me, there's a few ways that apprentices benefit us as a charity. It means that our workforce, it shows that we are invested in them and we want to develop them. I've seen it through our apprentice journey with the team members that have been on courses, how they've grown in confidence and professionalism as well. For me, there's a lot of buzz, there's a lot of energy within the services that we operate apprentice schemes because we're making that investment in them. It's quite substantial for a charity to invest in any type of employment, education, training to develop the workforce, and by going through the apprentice route, it shows our investment to our workforce.
To be honest with you, the most rewarding bit is when doing research. The amount of knowledge that comes up out of it is amazing, and that is the biggest reward I've got, is being able to broaden my mind, my knowledge of things, and being able to know some of the things I didn't know, like I say, I knew very little of it, but now I know more about it, and I'm looking forward to finishing it and being able to pass all those skills to anybody else.
So it has helped me look at all aspects of myself. How am I situated in the team, how I support members of the team and how I want to support them. And then also I work on the front line, so I do work with children, so it's helped me think outside the box of different ways, to get their voice. Their voice is the most important while working with them. So it's helped me sort of plan and think about other ways that I can reflect on to make it so it's more important for them.
So the apprenticeships helped me to kind of embed the skills that I have into my day-to-day work, but also to build upon them. So whilst I already had some existing skills, the apprenticeship's has enabled me to get a deeper knowledge, deeper understanding, and then go forth and provide a high level of support to those that I work with.
So one of the key things for us to ensure that the experience is of benefit and value to both the company and the apprentice is the relationship management with our training provider. So when we first set up our apprentice scheme, we spent a lot of time with our business manager through Paragon for them to learn what CCP is about, learn our culture, learn what we do as an organisation. I very much see Paragon as an extension of CCP. Through the time myself and Nicole have spent learning what each other does. I think also the benefits the company, because there's a lot of focus on what's known as social value. So not only delivering contracts within areas, but also adding value to that community. By having a workforce that have gone through apprentice training, it means that we can offer more developed, more professional services, and in essence, more for what the contract value is.
Doing an apprenticeship is good because obviously it's an on-job thing, so you can apply what you're learning immediately and after, and apart from that you can also learn to train other people, because then once you've got the knowledge you can pass it over to somebody else.
I think for anybody thinking about taking on an apprenticeship, I would just say go for it. It's been such an incredible experience for me. I've had a really supportive tutor, which has taken away the initial concerns I had around balancing workload and my studying. But Paragon's just been really supportive. It's actually been a lot more manageable than I ever thought it was going to be. And it just is such an amazing opportunity for personal and professional development.
My advice to a person who's thinking about doing an apprenticeship is don't be afraid. There's a lot of support out there for you. A lot of the time people may get hung up on some of the functional skills elements, the maths and English. My experience through working with Paragon for that is that there's a lot of support out there. And it's important to recognise that this is work-based learning. So if you're on a course which is relating to your job, which you should be, then a lot of this you do on a day-to-day basis. Prime example, one of our courses, the adult level 3 course, there's a module that with working through Paragon, there's a module on getting people into employment, education and training, stuff that our frontline services do on a day-to-day basis. It's recognising that a lot of the experiences, a lot of the modules that you'll cover is part of your day-to-day practice anyway, and just realising that for the evidence and building on what you do to take it to the next level of your professional development.